Oh, what's going on, everybody? Here. Welcome back to Little Rocket Lab. You know what? This is such a cute, cozy game, and I'm absolutely loving it. I love the factory building, and I'm having a blast. So we're going to continue on for as long as we can. Like I said, we're going to play test, so I don't know how much we can actually do here. But anyways, without a doubt, let's just get back into it. So we need to go ahead. We got to stoke some coal here to start with, but we got to go ahead and make some deliveries. So we've got to deliver 200 stone, 150 gears, and 20 small motors, which, I mean, that's a pretty decent amount, but we got to make those things. So deliver 200 stone, 150 gears, and 20 small motors, but we also need to repair Pico. Oh, we actually have the stuff to repair Pico. Let's go ahead and let's get Pico repaired. And then achieve max throughput on an assembler producing copper wire. Talk to Rebecca. Okay. Let's get in here and let's fix our... Oh, we got to make 4 of those. Oh, and we got to make stators. That's right. That's right. Okay. So let's see what we've got going on here. We have got an assembler. We're going to need an assembler. We're going to probably need arms. We're going to need an assembler level 2. Advanced crafting machine can craft items that require 2 types of ingredients. We're going to need that. We're going to need more heat sinks, though. Where are we? Oh, heat sinks are in here. Okay. Let's see here. I would say we have a few heat sinks. And then we need stators. Okay, and then stators, if I'm not mistaken, that's going to require gear and copper wire and cannot be crafted by hand. So let's get ourselves a assembler level 2. So we need iron plates. Okay, so we need some more iron plates here. Unfortunately, I don't have anything making iron plates yet. What do I have for a drill? Let me do this. Let's craft that. Actually, can you have a drill on one node? Can you have more than one drill on a node? So, like, if I went over here... Oh my gosh, you absolutely can. That is fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And then what is this? Is this a... Yeah, okay, assembler... No. We don't need that. We need a furnace. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get a something making some plates for us because we are needing plates by hand. Let's see, furnace level 1. Okay, we'll craft that. And then I'm gonna need an item receiver. So let's get a furnace. Place that there, get this, and then place a item receiver. We'll go ahead and place that right here. And then we'll go ahead and throw some coal into that guy, and then that will get us, that'll get some iron plates that we can keep in our inventory for crafting purposes. You know, I just realized this isn't even making iron plates. I just realized, I was like, wait a second, why isn't this making iron plates? It's not making iron plates, it's making iron bars. We need to put this here. And then we need to select iron plates. Wait. Yes, there we go. And then we can do that. Oh, I felt real smart right there. I was like, wait, what is going on? Why is this not making that? Perfect. We get our assembler level 2. Oh my gosh. That requires 1,500 watts of power, though. That's not going to be good. Power generated 3,500. Produced is 7,000. Consume is 7. We have none remaining. Okay, we probably should go ahead and get that fixed. And you know what? I feel like we should probably go ahead and we should probably try to make it a little bit more robust than we have it. What do we need for small wind turbines? Gears and copper wire. That's it. We should be able to make a few of those. I'm just saying, like, we've got gears and oh, you know what I just realized? We don't have any copper wire, do we? Just realized, yeah, we don't have any copper wire. Okay, let's swap this to copper wire for a little bit. Perfect. Oh, and you know what? It wants me to achieve max throughput on an assembler producing copper wire. So let's see, 30 per minute. So we need like 3 of these. Or are we running at like 50% right now? So we just need another one. All right, well, let's do that. Let's knock out 2 things at once here. Let's grab another drill. Uh-oh, I'm gonna need more power though. Hold on, we gotta get more power first. Okay, I made 10. I made 10 wind turbines. Is 10 gonna be enough? I hope so. Let's see, can I set these up? I don't want them up right there next to resources because I might need to get those. Perfect. Cannot connect more than 4 power poles to what? I don't know. It looks like it's good though. What's our power grid system now? We have an extra 35,000 now. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't think that's how that's supposed to be done, but you know what? We did it, and I'm happy about it, and I'm proud. We did a thing. All right. Let's do this. Let's get ourselves, let's try to get this to 100%. Why not? Might as well. We'll do that. And it wants an assembler, right? So this is what I'm thinking is if we grab ourselves another furnace, all I have to do to get this going is put it right here. Like that. And get this going right here. Like that. And that's it. Like, that's all I have to do. And then that should hit 100% on here. Let's see. Oh, what? There it is. Throughput challenge. We did it. Look at us go. All right, so we got to talk to Rebecca. Now, we need to deliver 200 stone, 150 gears, and 20 small motors. We don't have any stone being generated right now, so that may be something we should go ahead and get a drill going for. I need iron plates and gears. So let's see. Where is the stone? Is it this? I'm not actually 100% sure what the stone is here. Is that stone? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. And then we need a power pole here. Let's see. Actually, let's get a conveyor. Okay, so that's going to be stone. And then we need to expand our power out just a skosh. There. And we're just going to, let's see, do we have a storage? We have an assembler level 2, which we do need. But we'll get the item receiver first. We'll put that right here. Because we need, what, 200 stone, 150 gears, and 20 small motors. The small motors, that's where things are going to get a little spicy. Let's go ahead. Let's get our assembler level 2 here. We need to get the small motors being made. We need to get some stators going first. So let's see. If I put that... I don't know where I should put this at. Do we put it... You know what? Let's... I don't even know. Like, do we just throw it right here for now? Let's just throw it right here and kind of... Until we kind of figure this whole thing out. So we got to get stators going first. So we need gears and copper wire. So we have gears being made here. And we have copper wire being made here. So we could run those two into that. Oh, I also need to get belts being made. Oh, why am I not doing that? What does the belt take to make? Conveyor belt takes plates. Okay. So if we want to run this over here, we can. If we want to run this over here, we can. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like, so there's this thing with like factory games and like games like this where it's like, it's kind of like the mall is what a lot of people talk about. And it's having all of your basic resources somewhere so you can collect them when you need to and when you need to craft something. So if I take my gears from here and start routing them into here, I'm not gonna have a place to grab gears in the future if I want to grab any or craft anything by hand. So it's always nice to have like a little small thing, you know, crafting all of them so you can run over and grab everything. But for the sake of this, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and place it. We're gonna place one into there and then one into there, and then that is going to make what is that gonna make? That's gonna make the stator. That's right, that's gonna make a stator. And I need to go through and refill everything. Okay, let's get an item receiver in here for now. Okay, so those are all done. We need to configure this to do stators. And then actually, once we get 2 stators going, we can go get Pico going. What is Pico? I don't even know, but I'm excited. We'll get Pico going, and then we need to deliver those and we need to make small motors out of those. All right, Pico. Guess what? You are back. Oh, he's a cute little robot. Hi there, little guy. Remember me? Absolutely adorable. Happy to see you too, buddy. That's right, I'm back home just like old times. Auntie doesn't seem to want me to work on the rocket. She won't even let me see inside the silo. Sad robot noises. Huh. Oh, right, the old vent. I wonder if we could use that to unlock the door from the inside. Let's go look. Oh my gosh, we're going to look. Think you'll fit in there, Pico? Uh-oh. What? No, I'm not saying you gain weight. I'm sorry, you look like the day you were made. Look, all you need to do is make your way through the vent and unlock the doors. Good luck, little buddy. Go, Pico, go. Go, Pico, go. Keep it down there, and he will find out. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Holy moly. This place is cool. I don't understand. It's all still in pieces. There's so much dust over it. It's like this place hasn't been touched in years. You're right. I'm sure she did try as hard as she could. A lot of this equipment is in need of repairs as well. Really? You think we could get this place running again? We need to repair all this equipment around here first. Alright, you convinced me. We'll need to gather all the necessary parts first. Let's keep this a secret between us for now. We'll tell Auntie once we're finished. Let's go to work. I wonder what happened. Okay, so what is this? Oh. Okay, so we need 40 of those and 35 of those. Okay, so that's not too bad. Oh yeah, there's like a whole factory setup stuff in here. And there's like things to deliver. Oh, this is cool. Alright, let's go back over here. I think we are this way. So fix the west server, fix the east server, and fix the terminal. All right, so the next thing we actually need... Oh, it's 8:40 p.m. We actually need... we're going to need another assembler level 2. And then from there... we're going to need to make a small motor. So... we're going to need to make bearings. So we need to bring bearings over here, and then we need to... Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's go whoop. Like that. And then I need to bring bearings over into this side. Easy enough. But I need more belts. And it's another wonderful day here on the factory farm. It's the factory farm. That's what it is. So let's get... hold on. Let me go in here. Let's get... What do we need for an assembler Mark 1? Okay, so we need some plates for that. Let's grab... some plates. Let's get an assembler Mark 1. Craft that. And I want to go ahead and get... we need to get... I need to get belts being made. So what I want to do is... Actually, you know what? Let's do this. How do I want to do this? Oh, I don't know how I want to do this. So we're going to need another assembler. So we're going to do this... there. This is going to make conveyor belts. And then we are going to need ourselves a furnace. So we'll put the furnace right... I just realized it's not going to be able to go right there. It's going to go right here. And then... let's see. Let's go like this. It's going to go boom, boom into there. We're going to need another belt to go from there. And we're going to need a drill. Oh, yeah. We're going to need a drill. So there's the drill. Place that there. And then we're going to need another belt. This is why I need to get belts automated. Okay, so there goes that belt into there. That's going to go from here to here. There to there. And then into storage. And then finally an item receiver. And then we need to go ahead and fill this thing with coal right here. And then that should get us belts automated as well. Now we have bearings moving over here. Let's go ahead and get those into here. And then that's going to give us our small motors. We're going to need a belt there. And then we're going to need a... we're going to need an item receiver. I feel like my place is starting to get very messy. The spaghettification is happening. It is real. All right, so what did we need to deliver? 150 gears. I think I already had 150 gears in here. So 1, 2, 3. There's 150 gears. 200 stone, which there's 100. There's 200. And then 20 motors. All right, so once we get 20 motors, we'll be golden. We can turn that into the university. And then we need to talk to Rebecca as well for the throughput challenge, and then repairing the silo. We still needed to do some of that. Our resource is gone. Oh, they are not infinite. They are not. Okay, well, I guess that's good to know. Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, now we do. All right, so Let's see. Let's grab, I guess we'll grab the drill. Because I was wondering, I was like, where's the bearings at? They're not coming out here very quick. And then let's see. All right, back into there. Oh my gosh. I did not realize that. Very interesting. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. We've got more copper up here. We got stone up here. I want to say we had more iron over here. Yeah, we've got a bunch of iron right in here. Okay, so we got a bunch of iron, a bunch of coal. Is there a bunch of copper over here? Yeah, a bunch of copper over here as well. There's also some iron over here. Can we take these out? A small rock thing can be broken up into stone. Oh, look at that. We can clear stuff out. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, so there's iron there. There's coal there. You know, I feel like we need to go through, clear this out, and we need to, I feel like we can make something much, much better than what we got going on over right next to the house. Perfect. We've got our motors. We've got everything, actually. What time is it? 2:05. So we should be able to run over here, deliver everything. Now, we could have brought everything over via belts. And, I mean, we probably will need to do that in the future. But we should be good for now. Let's see. Oh, we got to deliver them in here. Okay. So, 200 stone. 150 gears. 20 motors. We've done it! All right, let's go talk to you. The new furnace level 2 is ready. You can now load both ore and coal in automatically at the same time. This will save you from having to load coal by hand all the time. Wonderful. And I need to talk to you about... There's the underpass. Power pole level 2. That's pretty cool. Let's get the underpass going, I guess. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered. Yep, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I need to talk to you about... How do I talk to you about this? The throughput challenge. Unless I'm supposed to talk to you. Maybe I need to click on her directly. Oh, there it is. I did it. I hit max throughput for the copper wire. No way. That's incredible. What do we get? 500 coins. Ooh, I don't know what we need coins for. But you know what? I'm glad we got them. Okay. So now that we've got that, now we got some like things automated. Let's go. I want to see if I can make things a little bit more efficient and a little bit cleaner looking. Let's go see what we can do here. Let's go see what we can play with. So we've got coal, we've got iron, and we've got copper right in here. So like, I feel like this is a good place to start, but we need to clear all this stuff out. Now this area is pretty cleaned up here and it looks pretty good. I want to check on one thing though. So we have these output containers. Is there a way to, I was curious if there was a way to block off any, so that way, like, say we didn't want a whole storage container full. We only wanted like one storage slot. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of curious to see if there was going to be a way to do that, which there might be. Maybe in the future, there's going to be like, you know, like a counting container or something. Because it would be nice to block off all these. Like, I don't need multiple stacks of these right now. And kind of like the same with these. Like, I don't need an entire container full of these. It would be nice to block off some of these. That way, once this was full, we could like, you know, export these somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know that there is necessarily a way to do that though. So that's all right. We'll just leave that alone for now. Oh, you know what? I forgot we got the coal, the new furnace. Oh, those require small motors. Okay, so stone and small motors. And smelts ore into metal bars, requires coal to operate, can be fed or... Oh, okay, here, let's craft one of those. So how do we want to do this? Okay, so is this the furnace level 2? Yeah, I can see the 2 pips on there. All right, so if we got this... Oh, holy moly. Okay, so we can bring in coal and that, and then I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this because we have some copper here, we have some iron here. So obviously we're gonna want to smelt these two. I guess maybe we throw the smelters here in the middle and then send them this way, and then like start crafting down here and use this as like the beginning area. Maybe. Okay, it's like dark time. Let's go sleep and then yeah, let's check that out. So let's get this going. Let's put one here, one there. And then what we're gonna need is we're gonna need some belts going here. And then some belts going, well, I'm gonna need more belts. So we have 2 lines of belts going in here. Now the idea is to bring, well, I guess we can just go ahead and bring that one straight in there and this one straight in there right now. But it's gonna be to bring those over here. Now, I'm gonna be curious to see if I wonder if there's a higher output on that. Like if it can produce more faster. We're gonna go ahead and move some of these as well. So let's see. Can we get wind turbines? Can we put those over here? Oh, but if we put, you know what? If we end up putting miners over here, it's gonna mess things up a little bit. You know what? Let's put one here. Let's actually just put them like right in here. I think it's too far away from me. Perfect. And then let's just run. We'll run one there. One there. One there, and then does that get this? Oh, I don't have enough. I need another one. I need one more power pole. And then we'll run another one right there, I guess. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think the power poles Mark II probably have a further distance that we can run them. So that's gonna work there. Now, I'm actually kind of curious. I have an idea, and I want to try it. Does this say like what it's 30 per minute? So I want to see if I can do a circle like this. And the reason for that is because if we have arms, what I'm thinking is that maybe we can use, hold on, let's see. If we grab our arms like this, right? And we wanted an arm, nope. Like, let's say we want one here, and then A and B, and we want one here, A and B, right? We can run a belt like this and a belt like that. And then from there, what we could do is we could take this one belt that's using, like this furnace is filling, and then we could make multiple different things off of it. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to grab a couple things. We're going to need to get more power poles and all that fun stuff too. All right, so let's grab our assembler. And let's say we wanted to make a thing here, plates, and a thing here. Actually, it's going to be plates as well, because those are all going to be plates. So we can do basically plates from there. Now, we're going to have to power that. Let me go ahead and grab more power poles. So we put those there. And then those are going to grab those and put them there. But then this basically will keep a belt constantly fed, but it's not going to overly make iron. Because I don't need like iron just chilling here waiting, because I don't need to like run through all this right away. You know what I mean? So this way it won't make like a ton extra and just have it sitting there. It'll only fill this one circular belt. And then from there, obviously now we have plates. So now we can do the next phase, which is going to be whatever we want it to be. Now to me, the next phase would probably be, the next most important phase is probably belts, honestly. So let's go ahead and let's get belts being made. And then we want conveyor belts. And then from there, we'll have another conveyor belt. And then from there, we will have... Do I have another storage thing? Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay, so then from there, we'll throw a storage. Voila. And then that will be our belts. We're going to need another power pole. Do we not have a belt going? Oh. Belt's going the wrong way. There. So now there's our conveyor belts done. But we're still using the same thing here, which is actually quite fantastic. Now, plates. Let's grab... Do we have any more arms? I thought we had... Interesting. I thought we had 3 arms. I guess we only have... Do we only have the 2? Can we make more arms? Robot arms. Yes, we can. Okay. So 2 more robot arms. That would allow us to place one here, A, B, here. Nope, hold on. Here, A, and then B. That would allow us to place... What the heck? Let's see, let's put another one here. And that's going to make iron plates. And then this one here, and that's also going to make iron plates. So that one's out of range, though. And then from there, this guy is going to make gears. This guy is going to make bearings. And this is kind of just getting all of the basic things being made. So there's that. This looks a lot nicer. However, the only problem is when we make it like this, that's not really helping us down the line. So this is a really good little spot to make these basic items, like if we want to come and get them. However, making like, you know, something more complicated that require the gears and the bearings, like we can't really take from here very well. So this is kind of just a system to get that going. And then this is now like being fully utilized. So if we want to get this belt even like filled up, because like now you can see it's not nearly enough. So if we want to get this belt filled up, we're gonna need at least another one of these, probably. Well, actually, hold on a second. What does it say that the need is for 90 per minute? This makes 30 per minute. This needs 90. Oh my gosh, we would need so many furnaces. Oh yeah, it's pretty neat though. But yeah, this is pretty cool, pretty fun stuff. I gotta say, I'm having fun with it. I want to get into the more complicated stuff. However, with it being a playtest, I don't want to sink too much time into it. So we'll see. We'll see. You guys want to see more? Do we need to do the more things, more stuff? Have a good time? Absolutely, if we need to. I'm down for it. But thanks again. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Again, this is a Little Rocket Lab. There's a playtest. I'll have a link down below. Thanks again for coming out. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.